Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Returning it, John Ross. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Graham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. On first down, Bradshaw. He'll get this to Ward. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 3. Off the play fake, Bradshaw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down, Bradshaw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw, Bradshaw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Back to throw, Bradshaw. Harris has it over the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. It'll continue to be interesting in these wet conditions how these kickers fare, but first test, passed.
And how about how the special teams unit handled that? A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers. After the snap, got it down and let it pop it through the posts.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll run on first down. Brown, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Handing it off to Brown. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Now Graham to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, Bradshaw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Operating from the gun, Bradshaw. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, the rookie Presley Harvin on to punt for the Steelers, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
First down, here's Graham. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Play action. It's Graham. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Graham will throw. Dancing to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bradshaw finding Harris over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Bradshaw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Graham to throw it. Complete to Newsom.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The Browns on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Graham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Graham. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. On the counter, it's Tomlinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Back to throw. Bradshaw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And now here's Ross. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Brown, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Bradshaw. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Bradshaw finding Miller once more, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
That one's complete to Tomlinson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns' drive about to get started. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running right, here's Brown. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Graham going to set up to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Graham. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Graham. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now Ross to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Graham here from the shotgun. He finds his man complete. That's Pearson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On play action, Graham. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing to start the drive. Bradshaw. And Miller with it over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On the ground, it's Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Browns drive about to get started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Graham. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Graham. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And now here's Ross. Oh, good return up past the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go again to Tomlinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Bradshaw. Oh, now a strike. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Looking to throw. Graham. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, that means talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
On 1st down, Tomlinson. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground, Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
This is Harris. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Steelers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 3rd down, Bradshaw. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Again, it's Tomlinson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you got to... Both sides will end up getting one.
So for Pittsburgh...